Merhaba.
Mehmet.
Nasılsınız?
Sağ ol, iyiyim. Sen nasılsın?
İyiyim.
Kilo almış gibisin sanki. Ha?
Efendim?
Biraz kilo almış gibisin sanki.
Kilo mu? Yok.
Yoksa
Almadım.
yeni mi uykudan kalktın?
Am, ya biraz yorgunum.
Niye?
Bilmiyorum. Öyle.
Okay. Mehmet, tekrar yine beraber buradayız. Algebra 2'den Algebra 1'e geçmişsin.
Hı hı.
Sıkıntı yok ama geometri ne oldu? Geometri aldın
Al,
mı yoksa henüz almadın mı onu?
almadım. Yani başlayacağım.
İyi. Yani geometride aslında bu algebra 1'i iyi anlarsan çok zor olmayacak. Sadece terminal geometrik olacak ama yine de hep böyle denklem şey yapıyorsun orada. Kullanıyorsun. Algebrayı iyi anlamazsan geometride zorlanıyorsun. Neyse. Mehmet başlayalım. Şimdi annenle konuştuk. Haftada şimdilik 4 saat buluşacağız, tamam mı? Bu da sana iyi bir imkan. Daha çok böyle beraber olursak daha fazla böyle soru sorma imkanı olacak. Daha çok beraber sorulara bakma imkanımız olacak, tamam mı? Yani en azından sen bir 4 saat beraber ders yapacağız. 4 saat çalışabilirsen kendin çok iyi olacak yani en az. Yani 4 saat şu an ideal diyelim. 4 saat beraberiz. 4 saat kendin çalışacaksın benim verdiğim şeylerle. Zaten okulda da 6-7 saat matematik dersin var. Yani bu kadar yapsan çok iyi şey yapacağız yani ilerleriz, tamam mı Mehmet? Tamam, Bismillah diye başlayalım Mehmet. Şimdi sen anneni gönderdim bu paper'ları. Akşam print edip getirecek. Tamam mı? Exponents de gelmişsiniz büyük ihtimal.
Hı
Bir
hı.
bakalım yani bunların bazı şeyler temel şeylerini öğrendik de bir tekrar bakalım. Bazı sorular gerçekten yani 3-5 saniyeli bir şey, tamam mı? Yani bir dakikada 10-15 tane soru çözebiliriz biraz iyi anlarsan. Bazı sorularda yavaş olursan biraz şey yapacağız. Yavaşlayacağız. Hemen ismini yazayım da sonra devam ederiz buradan. Bugün de tarih kaç? 12. Okey. Eksponentleri birazdan geçeceğiz, tamam mı? Önce bu temel kavramlar hakkında konuşalım. Let's talk about some basic concepts, okay, related to exponents. And after that we'll practice exponential functions or exponential expressions.
Tamam.
Okay. So monomial. Some basic terms. Monomial, exponent, base. What do we mean by this? These are the basic terms in this unit. Is my pen working? Okay. Monomial. Mehmet, mono means one, right?
Yeah.
Monopoly, monology. Monopoly means one. Mile means a monomial. It is one term algebraic expression. So what is a monomial? Monomial is a number. It can be a number, just a number. We also call this monomial. Or a variable. Variable means the letter, right? A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, or any letter that's used to denote unknowns. Or a product of numbers and variables. Okay. Monomial demek bu demek ya. Şimdi mesela numbers dedik ya. Example for monomials. 5 is a monomial. -7 is monomial. X is monomial. X times Y monomial. 7 times A monomial. 2AB squared. These are examples of a monomial. So things are not added or subtracted. They're just multiplied. Numbers and variables.
Anladım.
Tamam. Şimdi monomials with the same variables and exponents are called. Senin de bunu hakkında da şey öğrenmiştik. They're called what? Like terms. Like terms. Hatırladın mı like terms ne demek?
Hı hı.
And a variable part is the same, like 3a, 5a, like terms. 5x, 7x, like terms. 5x squared, 7x squared, like terms, because the variable parts are the same. So to add or subtract monomials, we need to combine like terms. Like terms, right? Yani bu kuralları sen biliyorsun ama sadece you have to be again, you know, you need to remember this. Where's monomial? Okay, coefficient and exponent and base and like terms. So let's do this quickly, and the homework part you'll do yourself. Okay.
Okay.
All right, 17x minus 25x. Are they like terms?
Yeah.
Yeah, because variable part x the same, right? So we can combine them. What is 17 minus 25?
Negative
Negative
8x.
8x. That's it. Next, can you read it and simplify, Mehmet? Because you know the thing. It's just a warm-up, introduction. Read it and simplify.
23y squared plus 6y squared.
Equals
29y.
no, negative 23, right? What is negative 23 plus 6?
Oh, uh, negative 17.
Negative 17, right? That's negative 17 y squared. Next,
Uh, Negative 15a cubed BC plus 6a cubed BC. That's negative 9a cubed BC.
negative 9a cubed bc. 4.
37x squared y.
Next,
Um,
are they like terms?
no.
No. So if they are not like terms, we cannot simplify. We cannot combine them. So not like terms.
Mm-hmm.
6,
1 mn.
just mn.
Oh.
Because we know that we have a property of the law. It's 1 times a is equal to a, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we don't have to write 1 because it doesn't have effect, right? Okay, next, 7. If you can do this in your notebook. 2 over 5 cd squared minus 1/3 cd squared. Can you subtract what is 2 over 5 minus 1/3 is equal to what?
Um,
What is the common denominator?
2.
15.
Oh.
Because 3 times 5 is 15, right? Common denominator.
Mm-hmm.
2 times 3 is 6 minus 1 times 5, 5, right?
Yeah.
So that's why that's equal to 1 over 15. You should do these questions without using a calculator. 1 over 15 c d squared.
Mm.
Okay, rational number. 8.
Uh,
First,
z-
read it. Remember, also you need to practice pronouncing, the exponential expression. Read it, then simplify.
Negative 25x4y3 minus
No, we don't read
25.
like x4. Either write x to the fourth or x to the power of 4.
Okay.
Y cubed. If it is actually squared, just read it as x squared. If it is cubed, just write cube. Don't say x to the power of 3 because these are very frequently used exponents. That's why we just read it as x squared or x cubed. Okay?
Okay.
Read it again and
Negative
simplify.
25 x power of 4 y power of 3 minus 25 x power of 4 y power of 3.
To the power of 4 and the y cubed. If it's cubed, just write y cubed. Okay, equals?
0.
No. Two negative numbers. We are combining two negative numbers, right?
Oh,
So like you spend $25 and next day you spend 25 more dollars.
negative
So your
50.
total expense is $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. It's also on the number line. You're moving 25 to the left and 25 more moving to the left. So that is negative 50 x to the power of 4 y cubed.
Yeah.
Still, you're making mistakes on integers. Okay, 9.
3y plus 9z plus 4y minus 3z.
Okay,
Okay, 7y
7y
and 6z.
plus 6z, right?
Yeah.
Next, 10,
Um, 2b
2b
plus 8a.
plus 8a. That's it. 11,
17v squared
w squared.
Oh yeah, W.
17, 17W squared
Negative 22 W.
minus 22W. 12,
9
uh-huh,
M square N.
9M squared and
s-
plus
7 MN
7
square.
mn squared. They are not the same. That's why they are not like terms. 13. Read it.
Find the sum of 16Y square and negative 5Y square.
So first, you need to write actually. If you do actually in the in your homework, write and simplify. Since saying sum, I need to write the thing, right? 16y squared, the first one, plus, and I'm adding this to negative 5y squared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sum. Now we simplify. What is 16 plus negative 5?
Uh, 9. Or
11.
11 9 square.
11y squared, right? Remember this question 14. Can you do this in your notebook? Write, simplify, and after tell me the answer. First read it.
Find the difference of 10x square Y and 2x square Y.
Okay, let's do this together. You will do 15 and 16. So what is it? What should I write here?
Um, you divide, I think.
No, no, difference. Difference is minus, right?
Mm-hmm.
10x squared, y, right?
Minus
Minus
2x square Y.
2x squared, y. It says difference. So that's equal to, they are like terms because x squared y, x squared y, they're same. So that is 8y.
6 square. Mm-hmm.
Now, can you do 15 and 16 in your notebook? First 15, do it and tell me the answer. I want
Okay.
to see, I want to know how you understand this question and do it. Do it in your notebook, Mehmet.
Okay, done.
What is it?
Negative 6A.
Negative 6a. No, that is incorrect. Still, this basic things, you're making a mistake. Subtract this, right, from this. So that means that from this, I need to write here negative 15a, right, minus 9a. Did you write like this?
Um, no.
It is like this, right? Subtract something from this. So negative 15a minus 9a. Subtract means that you take away, right? I'm taking away this 9a from negative 15a.
Mm-hmm.
So negative 15 minus 9 is negative 24. So that is negative 24a.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do question 16 now. Write in your notebook, Mehmet. Also, you need to practice, your hands, ears, eyes, your body should practice together. Write, solve it, and tell me your final answer.
7CD square.
No,
Negative 11 CD square.
no. That's why, what did you write? That's important. Did you write the correct expression or not? It says that, Mehmet, look, can you read it?
From negative 9 CD square. Subtract negative 2 CD square.
Right? It's saying that from this guy, we need to take away this amount, right? So negative 9 CD squared from this guy subtract from how much? Minus, I had to subtract this, negative 2 CD squared. And now minus minus is plus 9, negative 9 CD squared plus 2 CD squared, right? And what is negative 9 plus 2?
7.
Negative 7.
Mm-hmm.
You see, negative 9 plus 2. My man, don't make that mistake. We're going to use this a lot. Every time if you make mistake, I have to go back and work on integers again. So that's negative 7 c d squared. Because
Yeah.
negative means that you are here, right, on the number line. I am here now, negative 7. And plus, 9. And plus 2 means that you are moving to the right, 1 and 2. So here we have negative 7. Because on the number line, minus means that moving to the right. Minus means that moving to the left. Plus means moving to the right, right? And also this idea is used a lot. When we study about transformation in the future, you should understand this idea well. Negative 9 plus 2, that's equal to negative 7. Just imagine that I'm on the number line on negative 9, moving 2 steps to the right. Negative 8, negative 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now let's start with the first rule. That is, what is the product rule? Mehmet, you should understand this basic definition well. All properties that we're going to use is based on one definition. What is the definition? If you're given exponent, right? Exponent expression, a to the power of n. What do we mean by this? N is an integer here. So it means that a is multiplied by itself n times. Here we have n times. Okay. So that's a definition. I'm saying that, Mehmet, if you see something like this, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, writing 2, 2, 2, it's not practical, right? So let's just introduce, you're newborn. Also, we have to give a name to you, right? And your parents said, okay, let's call him Mehmet. Because every day they are going to call you, right? That's why you need a special name. And also this guy, we're going to see a lot. That's why it needs a special notation. We have 4. I'm just wondering why this says 2 to the power of 4. Because it's multiplied. How about if it is added? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. We just write it as 4 times 2, right?
Yeah.
If added, we just multiply 4 times 2. It's multiplied. We write this as a power. Okay. Okay. So now another example. Look at this. How about if we have this situation? I have here 3 times 3 times 3. And I have here 3 times 3. By definition, this guy, I can write it as 3 cubed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how about this guy? By definition, I can write as 3 squared, right? And also by definition, if you kind of count them all together, I have 3, I have 2 more. So I need to add. So that is 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why if I have here x multiplied by itself a times, x multiplied by b times, basic counting principle, altogether, how many x's I have here multiplied together, a plus b.
Yeah.
So if you're given two exponential expressions with the same basis, if they're multiplied, we should just add their exponents. Why? Because of this definition. Okay,
Mm.
Mehmet. So you're
Yeah.
talking about two different classrooms. In one classroom, we have 5 students, another one, 7 students. If I ask you altogether how many students, we just add, right? The same thing here. We have a x's multiplied together, b x's multiplied together. Altogether, how many? A plus b. Okay, now let's practice. Remember, this is really easy. Now, if we can finish in 4 or 5 hours, it would be great. Then we'll focus on the new units. Read it and simplify, Mehmet, okay? Also, you need to pronounce so that when you see these kind of questions, you remember and it will be easy for you. Read it and simplify.
X squared times x cubed equals x5. X power
X
of
to the power of 5. Right? Okay, next.
a power of 9 times a equals a10. I mean a power 10.
A to the power of 10. Okay, next.
The w power of 7 times w power of 4 equals w11 power of 11.
W to the 11th or to the power of 11. That's it. And how about if we have like also coefficients and exponents? How do you do that? Again, the idea is the same. Multiply numbers by numbers, the same variables by the same variables, right? Like a's by a's, b's by b's, x by x.
So
Like, for
4
example,
times 3, 12,
yeah,
x,
that's 12
and then x 7.
to the power of 7. Next,
5 times 3, 15.
15
X, 8.
to the
I'm
power of
panicking.
8.
5 times 6, 30.
30
X, power of 6.
x to the power of 6. 23
Negative 4 times 3. Negative 12.
negative 12
A, A, uh, A power of 5.
a to the power of 5
B to the power of 6.
b to the power of 6. That's it. 24
Negative 7 times negative 4. 28.
28
P power of, um,
to the power of
11.
11
Q power of 9.
to the power of 9.
R power of 5.
5. 25
Negative 3 times 8. 24. Negative
negative
24.
negative 24, right? Because positive, negative, negative. Okay. Then
X
x,
power X power of 8.
8, y,
Y power of 11.
11. Like this, remember, when you just look at this, if idea counts, you can do that. That means that you master that skill. 26.
Uh,
Now we have three monomials, right? 1, 2, 3, multiply together. First numbers. 2 times negative 5,
negative 10.
negative 10 times 3,
Negative 30.
negative 30. Okay, now variables. Y squared, y cubed.
Y,
Multiply it all together. Y
y
to the
power.
power 6, right?
Yeah.
Next.
6.
Now here we have negative, right?
Negative 6. Yeah.
Negative 6
Negative 6. A power of 7.
to the power of 7,
B power of 3.
b cubed.
Oh, yeah.
28
Negative 6.
negative 6,
X power of 4.
4,
Y power of 5.
5. 29
42.
42
M power of 3.
to the power of, or to the 7th. Because if you don't read correctly, in the future, it may be a problem when you're writing a test or something. So m squared 1, right? M to the m cubed. M cubed
N power of 5.
to the power of 5. Look
Mhm.
how to read exponentials. Here we have image. An exponent or power is a mathematics. Okay, base exponent, right? How do we do this? B n means that b raised to the power of n, or just simply say that b to the power of n.
Mm.
If you don't say 2, it may be, a little bit wrong. Do we have anything out here? All right. Anyway, otherwise it becomes your habit, every time you misread it, and the people may have some different idea. Oh, this student doesn't know how to read it correctly. So you can read it like n to the power of 5 or m to the 5th. I don't know, maybe there may be some different ways, but usually we read it like this. Okay, next, 8 times 10, it is 80, right? Okay. C
C.
squared, C cubed, so C to the power of 5, and D times D to the power of 5, D to the power of 6,
Mm-hmm.
right? Next, 31.
Negative, wait. Okay, 20.
Negative 4 times negative 5 is 20. Okay.
20.
Then R.
power of to the power of 5
5 s
to the power of cube.
cube. Okay, 32. What is negative 6 times 1 half?
-3.
Negative 3, very good. A squared times
A1.
a cubed.
Oh, A cubed.
Squared and 1, right? And b times
B square.
b squared. 33. What is 2/3 of 12? 2/3
4.
of 12. Huh?
4.
8.
Oh.
Because 12 divided by 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we have the coefficient is 8. And we don't have, okay, x, right? We have only one x
You have X and then Y power 5.
to the power of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 34. Simplify the
2.
coefficients and
2.
huh?
2. Oh, wait. 8 times -6.
No, no, first 1/4 of 8 is 2, okay?
Yeah.
And 2 times negative 6,
-12.
negative 12. All right, we are done with the number part, okay? M,
M to the power of cube.
m cubed.
Yeah.
Just say m cubed,
Okay.
okay? M,
And cube.
also cubed, because squared and cubed, if it is 2 and 3, just read it as usually squared or cubed. And
Mm-hmm.
now here we have two step questions. First, you have because it's added here, right? So I need to simplify this part first and this part first, and we will see. If they are like terms, you can combine. If not, you just leave it like that. Okay? Change the color. Let's try some different. Okay. Simplify the first part, Mehmet.
8
8.
X to the power of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Y to the power of 5
5 plus
plus uh, 3
3.
X to the power of 6 Y to the power of 5.
Mm-hmm. Are they like terms?
Yeah.
Yes. So we can combine them, right? 8 plus 3 is
Uh,
11.
11.
X to the power of 6, y to the power of 5. That's it. Okay, 36,
20.
20.
A to the power of 4
Mm-hmm.
B to the power of 6 plus,
Actually, it's not plus, right? Because
oh yes, -2
negative 2.
A to the power of 4 B to the power of 6.
Are they like terms?
Yeah.
Yes. So we can simplify further. Simplify.
0.
No.
20 minus 20.
No, it is 2, right?
Oh yeah.
It's 18.
Mm-hmm.
18, a to the power of 4, b to the power of 6. Okay. 37. We have only monomial here. We have nothing to do with this. 19 m to the power of 8 n to the power of 8. Now simplify. Here we have two monomials multiplied together.
4 times 3, 12.
Minus 12
M to the power of 8
m to the power of 8
N to the power of 8.
n to the power of 8. So they are like terms. Simplify.
19 minus 12, 7
7.
and 8.
Next.
Uh,
So,
5
okay.
negative 3, negative, no, 15.
15. Yes.
15 C power of 5 D
5
D square
d squared
minus
minus
14
14
C power of 2 to the power of 5
5
D square.
squared. Okay. So they are like terms.
It's 1 C power of 5 and then D square.
You don't have to say 1. Okay. That's c to the power of 5 and d squared. Okay. So the homework part, Mehmet, you do it yourself. Okay. Don't think that I know the things. Because when you practice, your brain muscles get stronger, and also your speed gets better. You can think faster. When you look at the question, idea comes immediately. You know what to do. To increase your speed, you have to practice. Okay, now we practice another second property. We have just seven, eight properties. Everything is based on a definition. Today is 12. Like a x to the power of a to the power of b. What does it mean, Mehmet? It means like, let me just write by definition again. If I have something like this, a squared and the cube, right?
Two
By
times
definition,
two.
what does this cube means? This a squared multiplied by itself three times. It means this, a squared times a squared times a squared. And
Two
now if
times
I
two.
add this, I have how many a squared I have? Here's 3, right? So
Uh-huh.
I can write here 2 times 3, which is equal to 6.
Yeah.
So if we have like something to the power of something to the power of something, so we should just multiply to remove the brackets or parentheses. So that's equal to x to the power of a times b.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of students, they confuse, okay? Actually, when we multiply, we add, but in parentheses, we multiply x to the power of a times x to the power of b. This thing is different. We add, right? They're multiplied. But here,
Yeah.
we have x to the power of a to the power of b. Okay, so to raise a monomial to a power, use the power rule. So how about if we have more things like Mehmet, let's say I have here a to the power of m times, let's say, b to the power of n and to the power of, let me just write here, k. It's like distributed properties. So a to the power of mk, right? I multiply m by k, and b to the power of n by k. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, let's do it then. 1
X power of 10
x to the power of 10. Okay, next,
M M power of 28
to the power of 28 times n to the power of
N to the power of 16.
16. Next,
C cube
c cubed
D6.
d to the power of 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Examples with coefficients. Can you read this? These two nodes.
Raise the coefficient to the given power. Simplify the variable with power rule.
That's it, because we know that this square belongs to each multiplicand inside the parentheses.
5 squared is 25.
That's 25,
5x to the power of 14.
14. Next, what is 2 to the power of 5?
Uh 16.
No. 2 to the power of 1, it is 2, right? And 2 squared, it is 4. And 2 cubed, that is 8. 2 to the power of 4, that is 16. And 2 to the power of 5, that is 32.
Oh.
Okay? If I continue with 2 to the power of 6, because we are going to use this very often, this powers of 2 and 3 are used a lot. 2 to the power of 6, that is 64. And how about 2 to the power of 7? That is 128.
Mm-hmm.
Next,
Okay. 32
32,
x power of 10
10.
y power of 5
Okay, next.
negative 2 4 negative 4
No, no, no. What is negative 2 squares?
4
4, right? Because negative 2 times negative 2 is just 4. 4, P,
e power of 8
8, Q,
to the power of 12.
12. Good, very good. And you understand actually a lot. 77.
16
No. What is negative 4 to the power of 4?
uh
We can also write here 4 to the power of 1 is 4. 4 squared is 16.
256.
4 cubed is 64. Yeah, 4 to the power of 4. 4 times 64, that's equal to 256. You see, actually, also you can remember like this. 4, right, Mehmet? I can write this 2 squared to the power of 4. And 2 to the power of 2 times 4 is 8. So 2 to the power of 8 is equal to 256.
Mm-hmm.
You know the memories of computers, telephones, they're always powers of 2.
Yeah.
You see, also from there you can remember. We don't have any memory like 500 or 600 or 700. They're always powers of 2 because the computer language was based on only 0 and 1. So that's powers of 2, either 2 or 4 or 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512. We say 1 terabyte, which means that 1024 gigabyte, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they are the powers of 2. Also from here, we can remember this well. Okay, let's continue. So negative 4 to the power of 4, the power is even, is always positive, right? So that is 256. And c to the power of
12.
3 times 4, 12. And d, 4 times 4,
4.
16.
Oh yeah, 16.
Okay, equals. Question 8. What is negative 3 cubed?
Negative 3 cubed. 27.
Negative 27, right?
No.
Because here we have like this, Mehmet, negative 3 cubed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by definition, that is negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Negative, negative, positive. So it is 9 times negative 3. Positive, negative, negative. 9 times 3 is 27.
Oh.
So that's why if negative number, we are raising to the odd number, is always negative. Okay?
Mm. Okay.
So here we have negative 27 x to the power of
6.
6. How about next?
Um, I don't know this.
1 over 2 cubed, man, the same thing. Look, here we have 1 over 2 cubed, right?
Yeah.
I can write one property here. If we have a over b cubed, let's say to the power of n, is equal to a to the power of n divided by b to the power of n.
Mm.
So that's equal to 1 cubed divided by 2 cubed. What is 1 cubed?
Why?
1. 2 cubed?
Uh, 8.
8. That's it. So here we have that's equal to 1 over 8. Let's
Mm.
continue. A.
8.
Hmm?
27.
No, no, 3 times 3. Now we multiply here, right?
Power of 27. Yeah.
It's 9.
Oh, okay.
3 times 3. So now we are raising to the power. We're just multiplying. A cubed. Cubed, that's 3 times 3 is 9. B,
Um, 4 times 3 is 12.
12. C,
15.
15. Okay, but if you just practice this question, you're right. You don't make such mistakes. Okay, now two-step again. We have parentheses. If you remember PEMDAS, Mehmet, you remember PEMDAS?
Mm-hmm.
What does stand for? Come on, Mehmet, 10 more minutes, then we'll finish the class. PEMDAS.
Parentheses.
Huh?
Parentheses.
Parentheses, exponents, right?
Multiplication.
Multiplication, division,
Addition, subtraction.
addition, subtraction. That's it. So here we have parentheses. That's why first parentheses. Then exponents. So equals the first part is x cubed cubed. That's x to the power of 9.
Mhm.
Y cubed cubed, that
Uh,
is 9. And still I have here x y squared. Now simplify.
X power of 10,
to the power of 10, y
y to the power of 11.
11. That's it. 11. Mehmet, can you do it yourself in your notebook? Also have a little rest. Write this and do it in your notebook and tell me your final answer. Write the question in your notebook.
Okay. Okay, done.
What is it?
Negative a power of 5, b power of 4.
No, that's wrong. This minus means that Mehmet, once again, look, if we have something like this, minus a to the power of, let's say this 2. So what does it mean? It means that this negative 1 means that here we have negative 1 to the power of 2 and a to the power of, it means this. And what
Mm.
is negative 1 squared? It is 1. Simply, if we have minus sign, if the power is even number, you can just ignore this because negative 1 to the power of even number, that is positive. So I have here a cubed times. So negative 1 to the power of 4, it is 1. I don't have to write it. A squared to the power of 4, it is a to the power of 8. And here we have b to the power of 8. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first step. Second step, simplify. 3 and 8. So that is a to the power of 11
And b.
times b to the power of 4.
Yeah.
So why did you get a different answer? Where did you make a mistake?
So I did a cubed times negative a to power of 8, and then b power of 4.
No. First, you have to open the parentheses, right? Then simplify. Do question 12. Write in your notebook. Do it in the notebook.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay, done.
All right. What is it?
5a power of 6, b
No.
power of
Tell me
6.
your final answer. Say again.
5 power of, no, 5a power of 6, b power of 6.
What? What is the coefficient?
What do you mean?
Here we have negative 2, right? We should start with negative 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Negative 2 squared is 4, right?
It's negative 4.
No, negative 2 squared, Mehmet. Look, negative 2 and squared. So that means that is negative 2 multiplied by negative 2. That's equal to 4. If we have something like this, Mehmet, here we have like this, negative 2 squared. You see PEMDAS, you say the first parenthesis, then exponents, then multiplication division, right? I have exponent here. So I have here minus, what is 2 squared? It is 4.
Yeah.
Because this means that it is negative 1 times 2 squared, which is equal to negative 4. So here we have 4a squared b to the power of 4. I'm done with this. Times 3 squared, 9. A squared, it is 4. B squared, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we simplify this. First coefficients, 4 times 9, 36. A to the power of 6, b to the power of 6. So its coefficient is 36, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me the 36.
I did negative 4 plus 9.
Mehmet, what here? We don't have plus here. It's multiplication. Everything is multiplied here. Why did you add?
I don't know.
Do we have any addition here?
No.
That's why before you do something, think, why am I adding? If you can answer the question, do it. If not, don't do it. Why am I adding? Because there's plus sign here. But here, there's no plus sign. Everything's multiplied here. Negative 2 times a times b squared, squared times 3, a squared, b. They're all multiplied. But we don't have any addition here.
Hmm.
Next, Mehmet, do 13. Write in your notebook the question, then simplify.
Okay, done.
What is it?
24a power of 8, b power of 5, c power of 2.
It's squared, right?
Yeah.
Good. If you did like this, Mehmet, simplify number 6 cubed. So that is 6 times 6 times 6. So at the bottom, we have 1 over 3 cubed. I have here 3 times 3. And write a to the power of, what is it? 8, b to the power of 5, and c squared. Because if you write like this, you don't have to multiply these numbers. If you're not allowed to use a calculator. Because 6 over 3, it is 2. 6 over 3, it is 2. I have here 2 and 2. 6 times 2 would be 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do 14, Mehmet. Good.
I don't know if it's correct, but 11a power of 12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Why 12? So this one is the first part, Mehmet, is 8, a to the power of 6. Did you write like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is 3 times a to the power of 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they are like terms. I have 8 a to the power of 6. I have here 3 a to the power of 6. Altogether, how many? 11 a to the power of 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it 12?
Oh.
Because you know why what we are doing here is we are using distributive property members. Here, see this a to the power of 6 is a common factor, right? We're going to practice in our next units. Okay, I can write it as, a to the power of 6 is a common factor. Inside the parenthesis, I have 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. I'm using commutative property. A times b equals b times a. That's why is equal to a 11 times a to the power of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Do 15. Let's do 15 and 16. I'll finish the class, okay? Two more questions. Do 15. 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. What is the final answer? First, tell me your final answer.
32 x squared y squared.
Y squared. 32 is correct. X squared is correct, but Y is wrong. Can you have a look? Can you find that mistake?
Y4?
No. Y4, but you said X to the power of what?
2.
No. Y2. Look, Mehmet, first here you are expanding this 3 to the power of 4, 81, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is X to the power of what? 3 times 4?
12.
12. Y to the power of 4, right? Done. Minus, here we have 7 squared. It is 49. I have here
X10.
X, 10 plus 2, 12, right?
Oh.
And Y, 2 plus 2, it is 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, are they like terms?
Yeah.
Yes. So I can combine them, right? To actually simplify this, we should combine the like terms. 81 minus 49, that is 32. And X to the power of 12, Y to the power of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on, the last question, Mehmet. One question, we'll finish. Smart. Read the question.
Find the perimeter and area of each figure below.
Okay. Let's start with the perimeter. What is the perimeter formula for a rectangle?
Um, X plus B.
2 times length, 2 times width.
Oh yeah.
It has four sides, right? L, L, W, W.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I'm going to find the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 2 times length. What is length? 12x plus 2 times width. What is width? 5x squared. Right? Now we simplify. 2 times 12x, that is 24x. 2 times 5, it is 10x squared.
Yeah.
Usually we just write in standard form. I should write this power first. I should write the highest power first. 10x squared plus 24x. And number two, to find the area, what is the area formula?
Uh, length times width.
Length times width. So here we have length, that is 12x, times width, that is 5x squared. So I know how to simplify this. 12 times 5 is 60. And x times x squared is x cubed.
Yeah.
Mehmet, you have to finish the 17. Find the perimeter. We should add all of them. Area of triangle is 1 over 2 times base times height. And also 18, the same thing. And the area of the trapezoid, 1 over 2 times a plus b times height. If you cannot remember, search on the Google. Okay, use a formula and calculate this. Okay, Mehmet.
Okay.
So, Mehmet, we're going to have class, I think, every day. So what time should we meet tomorrow? Is too good.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have class at 1 o'clock. Right after that, I don't want to have break. Then I can have rest. So
Okay.
tomorrow is Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 o'clock. Friday,
Um,
Friday we have Juma prayer. So
let's not do Friday.
we can have in the morning, like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock.
I guess sleepy. I don't know.
Hmm?
I guess sleepy.
How about Saturday?
Yeah.
What time?
2.
2 or 3?
2 or
Which one is
3.
better for you?
Yeah, 2 is good.
2. Okay. Sunday,
2.
2. Okay, Mehmet, I'll update this. Okay, and for next week we will see. So Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 o'clock. All right. Actually, your mother is going to bring this, the papers. So practice this questions homework part. Okay, these 2 pages, one and two. Because we have to go a bit faster this page because they are not so hard. And after that, we will focus on next units. Okay, Mehmet. If you have any questions, let me know. So we can practice your homework questions or any test questions on Thursday and tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I have test questions.
Okay. So we will see this tomorrow.
Uh,
Mehmet, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Okay.
no.
Bye bye.